So here we have a little update for the ad account that we scaled in yesterday's video, and you can see right here today, December 1st, with a 2.78 ROAS. So even if we just go to yesterday, we can see we've made quite a bit of improvement. So yesterday was a 1.6, which is pretty much just breaking even. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to actually get to that point of being profitable dropshipping here in late 2020, because I've been making videos about dropshipping for over 3 years now, and a lot of things have changed. So I wanna give you guys the exact perspective that I have on it right now and what I'm doing to maintain during these times instead of falling off. Because obviously if you just do the same strategies as in 2017 when I first started making videos, you know, they might work a little bit, but things just aren't the same as they are now. So really just with anything in business, you have to adapt. Now, right now, I am actually in my new place in Puerto Rico. I never thought I'd say that. Now, I'm not just here for a vacation because it's near the beach and all that good stuff. I'm here for one specific reason. So we might go over that in a future video. You may be able to guess it, but I'm super excited to be here now. And this place is crazy. It doesn't feel real yet still. By the time this video is up, I'm gonna put a little clip on my Instagram story of the view out of this window because it's dark right now, you can't see. But this place is crazy. I'm super, super blessed and excited to be here for one main reason. And I've been starting to notice all the comments coming in about this thing growing on my face right here. So it's taken about a month to get where it's at right now. But if you want me to shave it, I'm gonna need at least 1,000 likes on this video. Now, I know that's a long shot, but hey, it's gonna take some motivation for me to get rid of this thing. We got progress and we aren't where we wanna be yet. So in the meantime, until this video does get 1,000 likes, go ahead and keep commenting about it because it just helps me get more views, and then 1,000 likes and it'll be gone. But now let's actually get into how you're still able to succeed dropshipping now in late 2020. You know, it's the last month of the year compared to when I started in 2017. So I started my first store and I believe it was March of 2017, and we were dropshipping from China and using our Instagram influencer page, and things were going really well. I really didn't know anything about e-commerce or really anything in general about business. Me and my buddy, who had a big page, over 3 million followers on Instagram, a DIY page, you know, we found this product. It was a face mask, and we decided to sell it just through our page. So, you know, we spent a lot of time putting together this awesome store. Oberlo was there, you know, fulfilling through AliExpress, but you have to do it one by one, which is really, really a pain in the butt. But anyways, we launched this store, had no idea what we were doing, and promoted it only through our Instagram page by just posting the same video over and over and making as much sales as we could. And we ended up getting about 30 grand in sales out of it with no ad spend, which is really cool. But then after that, we're like, all right, what do we do? So our next steps, you know, being brand new to this, I was what, 16? Had just turned 16 a couple months before. We decided to make new ad creatives. You know, I wouldn't call it an ad creative back then. I was just like, all right, let's, you know, get a new video made. So we would get the product, have it shipped to a person at Fiverr, or from Fiverr that does reviews, and give them a little script and have them, you know, put the face mask on and then, you know, bubbles up and all that good stuff. So we tried a lot of different things and just posting those different videos on our page, but obviously, you know, with one big Instagram page, if you continue to post the same product over and over and over, it's not gonna continue to make you the sales that it did originally when you first started posting it. So it pretty much just died out, and from there I didn't know what to do because we actually even bought inventory. So long story short, pretty much when we started making some profits and things were getting what we thought to be consistent, we bought a bunch of inventory and I was shipping it out of my parents' attic. So it was up there all stored, you know, these little bubble mask boxes and some mailers. I would take it to the post office with my sister, you know, fresh with my driving license. Post office was just a few minutes away, so it was really cool being able to do something physical. But then that's what happened. We kept posting this same product on our page, and you know, it stopped working and it died out, and then I just had all this inventory sitting here in my parents' attic waiting to be sold. And I think honestly a majority of it's still sitting there years later just because my parents don't know what to do with it and I haven't gotten rid of it. So that's probably something I should deal with, but we just let the store die out. We didn't test new products or use the data. I didn't know anything about Facebook ads or any other ad platforms at that time. So that pretty much just ended drop shipping for me for right there. And from there on until about 6 months later, I had my first six-figure store blow up using Instagram influencers. And it was honestly very simple at that time with influencers. If you have one little trendy product, a meme style ad, and it got a bunch of likes and would get reposted on other pages for free, then you were pretty much just making free sales. And that's when I had a video a lot of you guys know me from, which is how I made 20K in a day drop shipping at 16 years old. That was from an Instagram influencer push when I was selling a gold foil rose. And I really do still see people selling it today, and I'm sure it makes sales. I sold it for like 15, 18 bucks, cost me just a few, and you know, made a lot of money with it. But that was over 3 years ago now. So what's changed from, you know, a 16-year-old being able to start this dropshipping store and make a lot of sales without really knowing what he's doing, to now in 2020 where, you know, more people than ever know about dropshipping from two perspectives. Perspective one being a person making the store and selling online, and two being the person actually buying. Consumers are much more aware of what a dropshipping store actually is now, which is honestly not the best thing unless you follow these three main things. What you need to make sure that you need to have in place when dropshipping now in late 2020 and into 2021 is, first off, your shipping. You need to make sure you're in touch with your supplier. You can't be having these 30 to 50 day shipping times nowadays, because realistically, it's just not gonna be worth it, because you're gonna start selling, even if you do a lot of volume and make some profit, you're gonna be having chargebacks come in because shipping's taking forever. I had an issue with the store even this year where a supplier told me the shipping would take X amount of days, and it took about 10 times more than that, which affected me very, very badly for that store itself. So you wanna make sure that you're in touch with your supplier, and it's a lot more simple than you think. You know, even if you're drop shipping through AliExpress and Overload, you can still contact your supplier and ask for a private link. They do this all the time for drop shippers. So you ask for a private link for the product that you're selling for, they might even give you a discount and a better shipping option. So if you can get that product shipped, you know, in under 10 days, then I would say you're pretty much set, because anything more than that, you're gonna have issues. And with those shipping times, whether it's 2 days, 5 days, or 50 days, you wanna make sure that that customer is aware of it when they buy, whether that's through a confirmation email on your product page, on a banner, on a separate page, on your website. It really doesn't matter, but you know, the more present it is when someone's buying, then the less likely you are to have any chargebacks or complaints. And you know, nowadays with Facebook, it's a little bit more advanced than it was several years ago, where we have now the feedback system. So people can leave a review on your Facebook page, and you know, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. So if you get a certain amount of negative reviews and your score goes under a 2, then you get a penalty. And that penalty is pretty much just Facebook charging you more than normal for the ads delivering that you have on your ad account. So it can bring things from, you know, a 3 ROAS to a 2 very, very quick. And then if your score continues to drop, then they can completely disable your Facebook page, and you won't be able to advertise through that page anymore. So feedback score is very, very important. And nowadays, I would say the most important thing dropshipping in 2020 is just gonna be feedback overall. So reviews on your store, feedback in the comments, on your ads, and of course the Facebook page reviews. So the biggest thing is gonna be the feedback score and those reviews. And then second, I would say, is just the feedback overall on your ads, because if you're getting these products shipped out, they're getting to customers, and it's actually a quality product, then people are gonna be leaving comments when they see the ad. Oh, I got this, I love this, posting a picture of it or a little clip, whatever it is. And then the people that see that ad and look at the comments when they decide whether they wanna buy this or not, is gonna be that little extra push to get them to actually go ahead to the site and make that purchase. So feedback is a very, very big part of dropshipping now in 2020, and just e-commerce in general. If you go on Amazon, I know even I'll do this for myself. If I look something up that I wanna buy, I'm gonna look at the listings based off of reviews, because if this one has, you know, 150 ratings with 5 stars, then I'm gonna most likely click on that one compared to another listing that has, you know, 50 reviews with 3.5 stars, even if the 3.5 stars is a cheaper product to actually buy, because I wanna go with something that people trust and have left a good review for. So the next thing is just gonna be not being a copycat. Now, when I say that, it comes down to several different variables with dropshipping. One being your ads. Don't be stealing some other person's video ad and just trying to run it directly yourself. You know, that might have worked several years ago. It definitely did 3 years ago, but nowadays that ain't gonna fly. You know, whether or not you have issues with Facebook disapproving that ad or not, you're just not gonna get the results that you wanna see with the product. I've had people come to me multiple times. Even recently, someone had paid me for a consulting call and they were showing me that they were running ads, just basically downloading someone else's video and running ads with it and wondering why they weren't making sales. You have to differentiate yourself, and that comes down to everything else with your store as well. If you just copy someone's store exactly how it is, word for word, picture for picture, then you may get some results, but it's not gonna be what you really want. It's like any other business. If I see a business that's doing well and I wanna replicate it, I'm not just gonna copy that business exactly how it is and expect to get good results or better than what they're doing. I would get this business, replicate it, but make it my own and make it more valuable to potential customers than what their customers already are. So we want to just provide more value and differentiate ourselves from that original person that we see doing well. So if you see a product that's selling well and you want to sell that product, you don't just go look up that product on Google and copy a product page and take someone's ad and copy their Facebook page and start running ads. You differentiate yourself. Now, it doesn't always have to be the product images, because a lot of people use similar product images or the same ones from their supplier, which is completely fine, but you need to switch up your store, some colors. You need to make sure that you're writing your own description and making sure that you're including images and GIFs throughout that description to make it stand out and make customers actually want to read those value points that will then in return actually make them want to buy the product. So you have to stand out, and as far as ad creatives go, there's several companies out there that make custom ad creatives, whether they're completely custom or they're just using clips and piecing them together specifically for you and your store. But there's a lot of options out there, and pretty much any option other than stealing someone's exactly is gonna be the best option. And even for products that are pretty self-explanatory, like if you're selling a hat, you don't need to have a video ad for that because people already know what a hat is and what it does. If you just have this picture of me wearing this hat right now and you're selling that hat, then that can make you sales. Same goes for anything else like jewelry, watches, anything like that. It's very self-explanatory. And the next thing that I want to speak on is just overthinking. A lot of people 3 years ago when they started dropshipping were doing the same thing they're doing now, which is overthinking every little thing. They're spending hours and days and weeks and even months, some people, building their store before they actually start launching ads and testing products. Now, this could make sense for a big brand that's hyping up a launch, it's a proper company, but for a dropshipping store, you just need to get into it as quick as possible, because if you find one product you want to sell and it takes you months to set it up and start running ads, then there's going to be tons of people 10 steps ahead of you, 100 steps ahead of you that have already ran that product and are now making consistent sales with it when you were just working on setting up the store and worrying about it. I don't even know how many DMs I get about that every single week, about being, hey Tanner, can you just take a look at my store? I just want to know if it's all right. And I appreciate those messages. I try to give the best feedback that I can, but most of the time what I'm saying is just don't worry about the store as much as making actual sales. Your store looks fine, it's functional, people can buy from it, it doesn't look like a scam or anything scary or super bad. So start running ads, and while you're running ads, you can continue to improve your website as you see things that you want to change that you think could improve your results from the ads that you're running. And that same thought process comes down to actually doing product research as well. Don't be spending months and months and months just collecting products and deciding which one you want to sell. If you see something that you think may have potential, cool, add it onto your store, launch a product test. Whether you're spending a $5 a day budget, $20 a day, you're spending $100 a day on ads testing this product just to see if it works that first day, then you're doing something, you're making progress instead of just waiting on something else to happen. Because as soon as you see this product that you think is gonna work well, 100 other people are gonna think that same thing, and some people are gonna jump on that opportunity to start selling it while you're just sitting there. So you can still succeed with dropshipping in 2020, just like you've seen in the last few videos with me working on the subscriber's ad account. His store is a very basic dropshipping store. It's nothing crazy. He's selling a product that a lot of people sell and have made a lot of money with over the past few years, and he's still able to make sales and be profitable, which is pretty surprising. We're just using one ad creative right now. So this store itself, I don't see as being something that's super scalable just because of how basic it is right now, and it's just one product with the base offer and one ad creative. But it could get to that point of making a lot of sales. It's just gonna take some work, which is things updating the store, new ad creatives, testing a bunch of different targeting, and testing different offers, different bundles for this product, combining it with another similar product on the same product page. There's a lot of different things you can do, and those things are just more difficult than running it how it is right now. So I'm working with several clients right now for ad management, and we're pushing a lot of different offers out right now for a couple brands that have inventory in-house, a couple dropshipping stores, and we're just having a good time learning as much as possible. That's really what I truly enjoy, is running ads and just doing my thing. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do, and you can do the same exact thing drop shipping in 2020. You can make money with it. There are so many people making money with it out there. Don't think that you can't do it either. So take advantage of it right now. If people ask me when should I start, it's always gonna be the sooner the better. It may not be as easy as it was 3 years ago, but it's still not super hard, I would say. It's a tedious process, and you just have to overcome a few hurdles to start getting some consistent sales, and then scaling's a whole different story for another video. But hopefully this video helped you out, and if you wanna see more of the Puerto Rico spot, let me know. I'd love to share that with you guys and give more explanation on why I'm here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a big like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.